those guys are so loud that even after closing all the doors and windows of my room, well, there are no windows to my room, but all the doors, I can still hear them clearly and barely able to hear myself. Hello, everyone. This is Very Frustrated Dragon, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Wish I could actually breathe fire. I would have roast them crisp black. Just for the sin of making so much noise. Okay, let's launch the game and get going. Just wanted to quickly check my mails if there's anything in there. I've been waiting for my lottery to do a graphic card which I booked. It's not going to be free giveaway. It's just it's not even exactly a lottery. It's just a queue to get that. Then it's been a long time now, so it's quite, how do I put it? I again forgot the word. But waiting for, looking forward to my PC upgrade. If that will ever happen, because if the prices are way too high, I might just stick to low configuration. I don't mind. To a certain extent, I absolutely don't mind. That does mean that I won't be able to play any new titles. But then there are so many old good titles, right? Like this one over here. Then there is a plethora of those. What the hell is she doing over here?
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it. Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
It's good of you. I wouldn't want someone so fierce like him in real life. But I did have a dog for about 14 years. So the sustain mode will keep it like that. Is that buff still on? Which is surprising. What do we have to sell? Oh, plenty of things. And that needs to be checked on Isabel, I guess. 234. I think she has better armor, but then if that's make her go back into her sultry dress, then maybe yes. Oh, right. Now I remembered. I think the first thing that we're gonna do is go and grab up on DLCs, which I completely forgot to check as to which one is what and what not. So we have a hard save, right? Let's just go with it. Oh, we do have to select somebody. Can't select her. So we'll have to stick with an invisible rogue. Actually, no, we can take Sebastian as well with us, right? Cool, you come with me. Oh, Beth is here. Wait. I should have got a better equipment for her then. Oh well.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawke's family. A few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They snuck into the gallows. If there hadn't been Templars to stop them.
But they failed, thankfully, and they haven't been able to kill me yet either.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
They're going to stop their attacks, one way or the other.
Well, that sounds final.
So we're just going to walk in, start cutting off heads?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Sunshine. The bloodstains come out.
At least the Circle let me come. I didn't want you to do this alone.
If you need me, I'll be keeping watch. Try not to get yourselves killed.
Sebastian. How many points do we have? 2 levels. Yeah, that's an absolutely low level of Constitution, and then Paying as well. And have we got enough points in these? Yep, we have pretty much invested in this. What about this? Could do with this. Beth, dear Beth. 24 attribute points. Wow. Get 5 points in Constitution. 25 willpower. Then that's a lot of magic, I guess. 8 ability points. Okay. What's that? Force Mage. Interesting. What's this? This is the first time I'm looking at this, I probably think. Force mages are fearsome sight on the battlefield, bending the laws of nature to crush, toss, and debilitate their foes. Kirkworld's Circle houses a higher than usual percentage of mages who excel at this specialization, and their combined research has refined the school considerably. Force Mage must be purchased using a specialization point before any talents may be taken from this tree. Specialization points are granted at levels 7 and 14. Physical Force 125% for all attacks and spells. Elemental Force 125% for all attacks and spells. Which she already has. And we have been giving her Elemental and Spiritual Arcane specialization. Let's check what this is about. First of the Maker. Mage slams enemies into the ground with incredible power, against which armor is no protection. Excuse me. And then across a large area, been thrown off balance by a warrior are particularly vulnerable. Fury, Fist of Maker can now be used more frequently. Telekinetic Burst. Wave of telekinetic force that hurls enemy away from the core of the blast. And this one generates a more powerful wave of force. Unshakable, Mage suppresses the physical and elemental force of incoming attacks, becoming nearly immune to knockdown or other effects that interrupt combat. Gravitic Ring. Redirects gravity in an area to significantly reduce enemy speed. The closer the enemies to the center of the spell, the greater the effect. Enemy attack speed based on the distance from epicenter. Enemy movement speed based on the distance from epicenter. That's that. Now affects a larger area, increase in diameter. Pool of the Abyss. Yeah, I mean, these spells are not novel. I'm seeing them for the first time in Dragon Age, I think. I haven't seen them before, or at least I don't remember seeing them. This one is, I think, yeah, it's another version of Solus's. What was his specialization, by the way? I forgot. It would be interesting to see, interesting to slow them down, pull them together. That's also not bad. Yeah, well, we'll take all those. And then we will specialize in more frequency, bigger area. That wouldn't be bad. I'll check if we have to. Yeah, we can go this, right? Plus elemental damage. But if I knew I could pick you up, I would have. Actually, I don't know if that stuff is good enough or not. 56 DPS, I mean it does. But this, right? This doesn't improve that much. Oh well.
Why would those dwarves have such an interest in our family?
It's been a long while. Good to have you.
We should take that as a warning.
So just dead Brontos. And that's blocked.
It's the Hawke!
Listen.
Is there?
Look! The Carter has people watching us.
Hey, come back to me. Come on.
The time has come! Glory!
Do you hear that?
You know, but there's something that I need you to do. These aren't any sustained abilities, right? Nope. What I want is to amp up our powers. And we only have one sustained ability, right? Speed. Yeah. Keep it up. Come on, guys.
You, the brother and sister both, you're here together. You've come!
Is he referring to you and me?
Everyone! It's the children of Malcolm Hawke! They've come to us!
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did Father do something to the Carter?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You tell me! How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Right. So much for conversation.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Uh-oh. So that's the name that we did not want to hear. See, that's where it came from. Well, people who have known Inquisition knows Corypheus. Not something that I would be willing to hear.
Stand back! I always wanted to try this.
Why are these people running away from here?
May you find peace.
One less to worry about!
Whenever the game freezes like this, it scares me a lot because I suspect crashes, and crashes which do not have a workaround are scary because that probably means you cannot proceed any further. Just straight up walk in there. What's over there then? Just a crate. Oh, I didn't sell anything. God damn it. Should have gone into the market and sold things. What's that? Pronto. Hawke, you go for it. I'll just take care of it from behind. How do you even activate that trap? Okay. Send it to crushing prison. And then give him we can put it to sleep, that would be nice. Yep, and then give it a horror. And then give it a misdirection hex. This becomes very easy. Where are these assholes? Spat, what she's doing. How much damage is she going to eat?
Someone get it!
Did you hear that? They're after us. For our blood. But why?
That's an excellent question. I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. There should be answers here somewhere.
Well, we don't want to know who he is.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? And why does that make me nervous?
Gate and trap. Is there any other loot over here? Yep, there is. Wait, let me just test this hypothesis. Do you get more XP from this?
I don't know what that means, but it can't be good.
Man, those guys have been playing the same song for like past half an hour on repeat.
All set.
We'll have to keep a eye on Beth because she did go down health. She did drop health very quickly. Well, just read that
Lyrium. That
in-
doesn't sound good.
in the next. But why is the Corypheus chapter over here? I mean, it is a DLC, I believe.
There it is.
A fortress. Here in the middle of nowhere.
This should be probably at the end of the game. I don't know when it's supposed to be played. I did say that I would look into it, but I didn't get time after the session, yesterday's session, and then
I do hate traps.
glad it paused right there. I was gonna run into it.
And with that, I'm done.
This is not.
Oh wow, there are just two of them. That. Hold on. Well, that did not go well. Did he get attacked by it or we missed again? That wasn't expected. Who isn't stunned and attacking? These are a lot of enemies.
I always wanted to try this.
You know, Seb, that color looks really, really odd on you. I mean, I usually don't like this color in general. Another shade would be nice. I'm gonna run out of inventory space, am I not? Oh, these people. They are playing the same song for last 30 minutes. Holy moly. No, 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 no. Firestorm.
Make her give us strength!
Yeah, good luck landing a blow now. $65 out of 70, 5 more items to go. Then it's GG.
I wish my parents could see me now. They always said I had no sense of the dignity of my station, a disgrace to the Vale name. Now, here I am, traipsing around the deep roads like a common soldier.
I'm sure they'd be proud of you for defending a friend.
They must be rolling in their graves. What do the Dalish teach about the creation of the Darkspawn? I mean, the Chant of Light says it was the hubris of Magisters trying to compete with the Maker. But you don't believe in the Chant of Light. Or the Maker. What do you believe?
Well, we don't get into many details, but we're pretty sure it's the humans' fault.
So far you ain't mistaken about that. $70 out of $70, there we go.
Just the work of a moment.
Hold on the rock. We need the Hawke alive.
We stand together!
Make her forgive you. All taken care of.
Well, we can't loot anything anymore apart from gold.
And with that, I'm done.
Do we have a... Carter is also a Marathi word, which probably means mannerless. Boy, child, kid, something like that. Can't really provide a literal translation over here.
nice break from the Templars giving me the hairy eyeball all the time. Are you people ever planning to get a new Viscount, or is the Knight Commander just in charge now?
Can we come back over here and loot everything afterwards?
Why do you suppose the Carter want to live in a big hole in the ground?
I don't think they want to be here.
Do you think they fell down here and got stuck? Maybe a good rope ladder would solve this whole Carter problem. So, Sebastian, you're a prince.
That is my lot, Lady Hawke.
I'm a mage. I don't hear lady very often.
You think there's shame in being in the Circle?
Isn't there?
You were made as you are. I've yet to see evidence of the Maker's fallibility. I certainly don't see any in you.
Oh my.
We have tracked Bethany Hawke to the gallows where the mages are housed. Bring her intact and unharmed. The blood of Malcolm Hawke must remain pure. If someone gets in your way, kill them, but do it quietly. Great One will reward you richly for your service.
Dwarves can't use magic, blood, or otherwise. And what's this got to do with father?
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus.
If I get the Hawk's blood, Radigan says I can go into the tunnels and drink of the Master.
You must wait in silence. The Master commands it.
I hate how all of you get to hear his voice. I never do.
Hey, where are you going?
The best you can do!
Why is she not moving?
I can't take much more. Help, some...
How are you taking damage, by the way? Chug one. And
Anybody! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Does anyone use my bow?
Someone get his fire off me! Why does the Master want this Hawk spell strength?
oh, that was wrong of me. Okay. I'll take care of these four, I guess.
Another arrow!
This won't last long!
You get more than your part! Be gone! That's a lot of dead people.
I was expecting there to be traps. Hold on a sec. 91, 91, 32 strength, 21 defense. Okay. It's almost as good as what that is. Seb, we need to check a potion. Probably want to get some more injury kits as well. Oh, there you go. An injury kit. Why did I not? Why did I not?
Need a hand?
Can you do that?
Just the work of a moment. All taken care of. Perhaps someone else can help. I'll pass.
Yeah, you're not smart enough, are you? We'll leave Bronto where he is.
Run while you can!
Get back! That's enough! Now you fall! I'll deal with this!
Not a bad ring. Beth, I think think we need a bit of a hard hand over here. And then give him a crushing prison. It's not heavy damage. Mage applies support with less form of all entropic spells. This chaotic energy swirls in a cloud, or that also affects the enemies near the target. Nah, wasn't that great, was it?
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
Someone get his fire off me!
This is too easy!
We can return to Carter. Kirkwall. Yes, please. I want to get rid of all those items first. All of these are chunks.
I heard about the business in the square, Sir. I hope there's no trouble coming. Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems...
Just drop these things over here.
Everyone wants something, don't they? Oh. Mistress Amel would have been very proud.
I don't know what you said, Bodan, but fine. Actually, I don't need anybody.
Did you see a couple of children causing a racket here? No?
Not really. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any children in this game. That pretty much empties it a lot. 257. Backpack, take that.
Ah, you've returned. Everything's quiet here in the mansion for the moment.
Can we give more lightning, more fire, more fire?
I can make it for you.
That's the one we were doing, right? Let's do a little bit of backtracking first. Won't take more than 5 minutes. Pick up everything that we have missed so far. Anders needs a level up. Constitution looks good. Magic is pretty good. Then okay, whatever. Think you are smart enough to do this?
We're good to go.
Cool, and cool. Is there anything more that we missed? Yeah, probably. Nope, that's just a trap. And everything is clean over here. Almost an hour, huh?
I'm surprised you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nug-lickers cry.
Motherless nug-lickers, huh? Interesting. Good. I think we have collected everything. I took Antas with us because, well, one, healing, and two, he is a Grey Warden, even if an X. I kind of worry for him now because one, he's a Grey Warden. He's gonna die very soon. That's basically what it is. And two, now he's also an abomination of sorts. So it's gonna be, I wonder like what would be the outcome of all this, because I think the demon inside him will keep him, or the spirit inside him, it's not basically a demon. So the spirit inside him will probably keep him alive for a long time, but the darkspawn blood.
Hawke, they told me you were going to be trouble. And look, you brought the whole family. How generous. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawke's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you.
I don't ask why.
So it's Corypheus who's after me?
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets. From us, or from someone.
I just came to tell you, or whoever this Corypheus is, your attacks need to stop.
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Okay. I'll go for Oh, she's Wonka, not Branka. Okay. And we have a lot of archers around. That's a big trap.
That'll teach you.
Stoner, really.
What the... What is this? I can feel it inside me!
Oh, that is a strange one. They don't have one of those in the Circle. And it was Father's.
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
What the hell is that?
Something else I can help with?
You can talk to yourself? No, okay. We were controlling Beth.
I think I liked these guys better before they found religion, or whatever this is.
Wait, have I equipped this? But mine is better. Come on. So many activate trap buttons. Now we are locked, huh? No way going back. There's no going back. Plot demands it.
Those sons of bitches. The whole blasted thing's sealed over.
I'm sure there's another way out.
Shouldn't you be careful with these things?
There's a whole tower down here. I've never...
And they wonder why I prefer the surface.
When you tell people about our escape from Lothering, why do you make it sound like I had food all over my face?
You're larger than life, Hawke. I had to give you a few flaws just to make you approachable.
Did you just call me fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawke rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
I'm not sure about the epicness of this tale.
Everyone's a critic.
Oh, it's my storage. I didn't realize that Varric had another exclusive ring for him. Oh, he didn't have his exclusive ring at all, huh? Which one is better? I'm not really sure if we should be continuing from this point onward, because this probably will just spoil a lot of things for us, especially for those who don't know about the Inquisition. That's an ogre. Many of those. No, these are just gen logs. Okay. Shoot them, I'll go for it. And they have a lot of armor.
Bound here for eternity, hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
We shouldn't be doing this, should we?
Go down! Let's do this! Get back! That's enough!
I think I got blood on my coat.
I could do nothing about the Warden's use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
Did that voice sound familiar to you? I could almost swear.
It sounded like Father, but how?
I hope you told Bodan where you were going. If we never come back, maybe someone will send a search party after their champion.
It's obvious you shouldn't be here ever since you met the dwarf overseer. In my opinion, if Hawke told Templars about this place and let them do their duty, everything would be fine. Yeah. I don't know about the moron part, but I mean, if this wouldn't happen, then Inquisition wouldn't happen, right? So they had to be dumb. Plus, you get it. I mean, based on how he just single-handedly defeated the Irish Hawk and got the air around him, right? Champion of Kirkwall and all that stuff. I think that gives him the authority to just solve just about anything on his own. These people doing? Never seen Darkspawn waiting in ambush like that. You go open a chest, then we'll pounce back on you.
The key! Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them. Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
Hawke does make everything worse. Yep, if you need your character to be dumb, your writing is dumb. Kind of. There's a lot of complaints about this game, and there was a reason I haven't played it up until now, as compared to me playing Dragon Age Origins so many times. And it was the reviews that I had read on websites. But then now I'm committed to doing an entire series at least once. The whole Origins, Dragon Age 2 Inquisition thing. So I think that would be possible because up until now Inquisition was banned in India. So a few months back I saw it available on EA Pass, EA Play and Game Pass. I think it would work.
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
Yeah, most of the content of Dragon Age 2 just feels like a backdrop, a setting for the events of Inquisition. Because without this, it would be very difficult to imagine if something would have happened. And it does feel like a lot of this thing was unnecessary. Plus, I don't know, it almost feels like they let the developers just let their kids do the whole stuff, play around with it, and whatever came up, they just probably patched it overnight and just released it, compared to the content. There are so many well-established good things in Origins that they could have just blindly carried over into Dragon Age 2, but they refused to do that. And I have lost the number of counts I have been in that same area over and over again for different missions. I don't know what happened over there. Although I would be very interested in knowing why actually like this. There is no reason. It's an established fact that subtitles are good towards the bottom of the screen, so I don't know why they experimented with this.
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
The door sealed behind us. Is there another exit?
An exit? But didn't the Carter say it's this Corypheus who wants us? Won't you just keep coming after us?
No way out when the walls stand. The wardens build their prisons well. If the center holds, who cares what else is trapped?
I don't think we're getting any help here, Hawke.
Hawke? You are the blood of the Hawke? I smell no magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Of course he's a Grey Warden.
Who are you? What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no dark spawn.
That armor. It's Grey Warden issue.
Wardens? Yes. Guardians against the Blight. I know the way out. Follow me. Down and in, down and in.
Perfect. What do I need to do?
The seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the Hawke. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down. In the depths.
Well, that made everything much clearer.
Okay, so they were convinced that the key would actually kill Corypheus. Boy, how wrong these guys were. Spoilers for those who don't know about Inquisition. I'm sorry. This whole part over here just, reeks of Inquisition all over the place.
That corruption. I don't think there's any record of it having that effect. But even the threat of it. Anyone normal would choose to die first.
It's a horrible thought.
One we have to deal with in this life.
Okay, what are we supposed to do here? Kill a pride demon. Does that look like a pride demon? Guardian. That does look like the model of a pride demon, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Add a different label, that's it. Get back, you don't really have to stand in. Melee. To take so much damage from it, right? Oh, I don't think we have anything to repel him. The way he's walking is pretty funny.
Let me guess. The first seal.
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken. Give it the key. Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before.
I am like trying to be a little bit more cautious not to spill anything. Hey, where's my loot? Just killed a big guy. Wow. Okay, so fire, electricity, nature, and cold. What are we supposed to do again? Okay, let's do it from fire, I guess.
The blood works. It is good.
Thank you for helping me, but who are you? Do you have a name?
Name? So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius. There was a title too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
He was a warden. Poor wretch must have come down here on his calling.
Yes, the calling. The songs get louder. Only death stops them. I am dead. But I never died.
Anders, what are you talking about?
Wardens aren't immune to the taint forever. In time, we start to hear voices. The same ones Darkspawn hear. That's when they send you into the deep roads. To die.
Just what I was talking about Anders a while ago. That he has a spirit in him, and then he also is a Grey Warden. So would be, I can't really guess what would happen to him. Will the spirit keep him alive even after he is dead, or will the taint actually take them over? Because blight is sort of a corruption that affects more than just body, right? Or it's affecting land and water and animals and whatnot, and probably soul as well, because we know it does corrupt lyrium in its as well. So will Justice's spirit get corrupted by blight, given that Anders' anger against the Templars has already turned Justice into vengeance? And will Anders continue to live? Yeah, like will he just pass away because of the blight, or will the spirit keep him alive for eternal agony from the blight's blood?
If you're a warden, then do you know what just happened? What does the seal have to do with my blood?
The magic. It calls to the blood, reads the thoughts of those who hold it. The last to hold it. The Hawke. I was there when he laid the seals. Before I became this. You favor him. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
I think Christoph was already dead by the time Justice possessed his body, right? Or at least that's what I believed.
I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Come on, Blondie. You're strong enough to overcome this.
Now I feel like bringing Anders wasn't a good idea. But yeah, I mean, this is a different case because Anders is still alive, so there are like two spirits in the same body, which is still again a bit different than what Win was. Hey, nice shield. Genlock Alpha. We want to do a fist on him from above. And then give him a little bit spirit damage over time.
Let's do this! Destructive forces of nature! Coming up!
That is one seriously heavy-looking shield.
Although it was never mentioned specifically that Win's spirit lied within her, it was just like it helped her and was bound. I mean, I had a feeling that it was helping her out through Fade and not
There will be more seals, I'm certain.
not coexist with her in the same body. Maybe actually it did. I mean, I didn't think of it like that before. Yeah, you are right. It's probably the same thing with it is with Anders. I'm also quite tempted to do like, so this is my first playthrough for Dragon Age 2. So there will be another playthrough with educated choices rather than just going blind, because this time I'm just going on a whim, whatever I feel like to be the right choice at the given moment. I'm just picking that up and going in blindly, which wouldn't be the case. The save that I picked up for this is also...
Deep roads. Why did we agree to do this again?
This isn't so bad, Blondie. You could be losing more coin to the elf in a game of Wicked Grace.
At this rate, I'll still be paying him back when I'm dead.
So this save had the hero of Ferelden sacrifice herself to save the world and whatnot. Like there were different choices done, like no affairs with Morrigan, no kid from Morrigan, that kind of thing, no ritual. And there is another playthrough which I have done entirely with all the 3 DLCs included, which has a different set of choices.
Here, Meredith could be burning down the circle.
Let's not worry about what Meredith might be doing at this point. Based on what that guy said, there is no way out, so we might be stuck over here forever.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
So, Hawke's father was no ordinary guy, huh? And here I thought he was just an apostate who ran away from the circle and hid in Lothering. Where is the second one? Nonetheless, I like this series so much. I find myself recommending it to almost everyone I talk to every 5 minutes.
Got one!
That don't. Whoa, wait. That's the guy we want to focus first. Let's see, what can I do for him? And then a lance. Whoa, what's that?
Finish this!
Let's do this again sometime.
Corpse like fire, right?
One good thing about being trapped in an ancient underground prison. Not a lot of Templars.
There's a bright side to everything.
I could be quite comfortable here, actually. Clean the taint off the floor. Maybe hang a few pictures. It might even be a step up from Darktown.
A new base of operations for Kirkwall's Mage Underground.
It's got potential.
I wonder whose pictures you're gonna hang around.
Father was here. I can almost see it in my mind.
Well, I hope you're not dumb enough to realize that your father was the one who actually sealed the whole place up. Alongside these demons. But this is the first time I'm seeing any sort of blood magic that actually imprisons anyone for an eternity. And then we never see these enemy types ever again. They were not there in Origins, they don't show up in Inquisition.
I may have left the circle, but I took a vow. My magic will serve that which is best in me, not that which is most base.
That's what Father used to teach me. That which is best in me, not that which is most base. Even in the gallows I find strength in that. I miss him so.
I know. I miss him too.
Okay. It's been a while that I played that game, so quite a while to be honest. What's that now? Holoculpa. Okay. Throw in a lance. And join the fray, guys. Let's see. Give him a... That invisible Varric, by the way, is a result of a mod. There are 2 mods that allows your companions to equip gear. I'm using one of those. I don't really remember the name. But seems like he's the only one who has a problem with it because his entire texture, the rest of the body is just one texture. They had no idea who Corypheus is, huh? He does have a lot of DPS though.
I can do this in my sleep!
What do you mean legendary? Is that the max level I can reach? Nope, that's just 20. Oh, I never did try this. Oh, I should have. Profane or there in Origins? I absolutely have no memory of them. Max is 50, then why was there a mod on Nexus that actually increased that said that it increased the level cap to 50? So I was under the impression that it's not 50.
up for me. I'll take them down.
Nice work.
One thing that I did mention earlier as well that I liked about this game is its AI is actually, I mean, your party members are actually evasive. So if someone comes into melee range, they actually start circling around and run away from the enemy rather than just sitting over there and taking damage. I don't remember that being the case or as often in Origins. And then the other thing that I did like is see how the staff actually has a blade down there, which is also a sort of a mod attachment that you could install on your staff in Inquisition. But I never remember Inquisition player characters being able to do melee attacks, which is actually the case in this game. The enemy comes close enough, these guys actually do melee damage. Isn't Duma dead already? What are we getting for you now? Wait, did we not come here to open a seal? Desire demon, huh?
You playing ball as well. You wanna me? Score one for our heroes. Looks like we made it. Let's do this.
That thing.
Another one for me. How many of you
I've bought our freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us and the baby. We'll be together. I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
He was talking about you. Mother must have been pregnant with you when they left Kirkwall. If he didn't want his child to be a mage, it never showed in my training. They say as much in the Circle.
He didn't want us to face similar risk because of him. Magic by itself isn't the danger.
But he was hiding all of this, and he had the skill to defend it. My instructors keep remarking on how well I was trained. I had no comparison when we were growing up, but now... Sometimes I wonder why he gave up so much to try and make our lives normal. I feel guilty for all that you and Carver put up with. It makes me wish I'd gone to the Circle sooner. To free you.
Do I get a say in how much I want to be protected? Having you around would be worth some risk.
I do miss this. Maybe not the craziness of it, but feeling like a family. You may not have been a mage, but you're a lot like Father, you know. Don't lose that. Not over this. Or anything to come. We've lost too much.
Ooh, a staff. 63 magic, fire damage, core damage, fire damage, tombs, destruction, death. Is that any better? Hey, it's the same model from Origins. Maybe a different color stone. Wait, so which direction were we going now? This is a dead end. Another guardian. Oh, with an ogre. Seems like a big area compared to what we have been encountering throughout the main game. I wasn't expecting it to be this huge. I thought I would finish it up in like some 60-90 minutes and be off. This looks like the content of 2 episodes. Yeah, by the way, if you are interested in watching the rest of this, it's there on my YouTube channel. 1 episode being unlocked every day. Oh, did we just create copies? What's that? Wait, did I just not dispel magic? This doesn't look like that. Well. Wow, that's pretty strange, whatever he is doing.
Say your prayers!
Oh, for a moment I didn't read armor over there. Like, pillar of penetration. I was like, whoa. I don't think we'll need health drain, but I'm quite tempted to do that. At least one of us will survive. Attack speed, armor pen. Let's go for attack speed. Regardless of how much attack speed or anything we add, to be honest, I am actually the functioning tank over here, so I'll go for health drain.
No! Get out of my head!
We have to find a way to calm him down.
It's not only the archdemon that calls for, right?
He is waking. The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
It's the best because the stat bonuses are way too low to be worth it. Yes, it's just 2%, which is totally worthless. Yep. And then this guy needs to survive in order to keep everyone else alive. He can probably just revive everyone else. Corypheus is
Are you
waking.
talking about Corypheus?
He calls, like an old god. He mimics their cry.
Can the rest of you hear him? I figured it was just me.
He calls them to free him. The dark children and the light. Any with taint in their blood.
So what is it?
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
An awakened Darkspawn. An emissary. When I was with the Wardens in Amaranthine, we met an emissary like that. Powerful. Persuasive. I didn't realize there were others.
He wants what was once his.
How could this Corypheus be sending people after me if he's asleep?
He can call, dream, but not know. When the seals are gone, he will wake. And he must die.
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling. The music. It is our death.
The Wardens say once the corruption goes far enough, the Darkspawn can't sense you anymore. They think he's one of them. He'd be in no danger on that front.
Yes, I lived. But I died. The corruption feeds me. So many years in darkness.
So he's the only case we know who had the calling and is still alive. I haven't heard of any other dark Grey Warden who went into the deep roads and still lived there. Because we have been in deep roads for a long, long time. In Origins as well, we ventured quite deep and far till the Anvil of the Void. And if there were to be survivors like this, we would have stumbled upon one.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
Jump off the cliff? And I imagine they probably just die going into against a horde. I mean, not everyone can claim to survive an augur or so. Considering how Kalen died, it's very easy for a human to be picked up and crushed just like that. This is the unbelievable part where deep stalkers have like so much health that they take several hits from your sword and still live. It's as if the skin is made of rocks. But you're worried about blood on your coat, Varric? They were spewing poison. I don't know what kind of vomit that was.
That looks like Legion of the Dead armor. It's an Orzammar thing. No matter your crime, if you join the Legion and vow to die fighting Darkspawn, your name is cleared.
Yep. Know about it.
The Legion of the Dead. Sent after Paragon Garen's heir. Why does that sound familiar? I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age. Hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found him?
Who knows? That's where I know the name. Tethras Garen should have been the heir to the Garen clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the Deep Roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him. They never could. Instead, every Garen heir from that time on took the name Tethras in his honor. One of them became a paragon in his own right, and founded my clan.
So this is kind of your ancestor they're looking for?
Not directly, but a little closer than I like to come to my past, you know.
Did I actually finish my info about the second playthrough that I was going to talk about? That's the part where I intend to make calculated decisions.
Hey, how about some sympathy for the one who's closest to the ground?
Is that because we ran out of stamina? Oh, it steals stamina, so it doesn't... Okay, it doesn't synchronize like that. I mistook that the Berserker mode consumes health in exchange for more damage. I get it. So I was really hoping that this would keep consuming health to get us more damage, and then this would give us more damage based on how much health we lose. And that would be nice double little damage over there.
This is much wetter than I remember the Deep Roads.
Place the offerings on the altar, then kneel before it with abject humility, head bowed, hands clapped, say, silence.
We should light those torches.
I get that, but I also get I have a feeling that there would be a specific sequence in which we need to do that. Or no? No, there will be. Okay, let's take a... Oh. Nope, I was just figuring it out. I did not know about it. I hope I remember it for the next playthrough. would definitely look bad if I pulled it off in the first go and then screwed it up in my second. Is this way forward? Oh, so that's Dumat's altar, I believe.
Blessed are you, Dumat. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Defile the altar. Wow, a deep stalker on this combo, huh? Varric. Guess we need more than that. She is losing it almost.
Line them up for me. I'll take them down.
Shouldn't it work on herself? Ah, never mind. Wait, why is he talking about fireballs? He can't cast a fireball.
These poor dwarves. They were just trying to help someone and they've been trapped here for centuries. What is that smell? I think I'm gonna pass out.
Atras Tunsha, Totania Amegtol Tavashaiduk.
That was sweet, Hawke. Now let's get out of here before you see me cry.
Doom Ward. What's that? Weapon, weapon, weapon. Nope. Magic resistance and defense. Wait, do we have all the items for the altar, or do we have to gather more of those?
Blessed are you, Dumart. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Yeah. Do one more, I guess. And this is extended for quite a while now. Almost 2.5 hours. That wasn't planned. Oh, she actually died. Okay. Game has been generous with injury kits, so let's use those.
stop. Just make him stop talking. Make him stop.
Anders, it's going to be all right. We'll help you through this.
Nope, it's not gonna be alright. Yeah, I shouldn't have brought him with us.
Can't. The voices. Wardens. The joining. I have too much taint in my blood. I can't shut him out. Help me. I will not
be controlled.
Let it go. There's a better way to fight him.
Thank you. I guess they're right. You never can leave the Wardens. I hope I can hold against him. Against them both.
Let's just try not to do that again. Bianca hates being turned on her friends.
You didn't sustain an injury? Is this the final thing, or do we have to go? Oh, it's just another Guardian. Well, we'll finish off the Guardian and then call it off for the day. It's a lot of content. I wasn't expecting it to be this much. And I got work tomorrow, so... And I mean, if you could just spawn 2 shades and then kill them and get some gold out of it every now and then, right? That would be pretty handy. Because technically when you kill a shade or any spirit, you're just sending it back to the Fade, right? And then when you call it back, it just brings money from the Fade for you. It's like, what's your occupation? Well, I summon spirits who drop gold coins once I send them back.
You know, that was almost fun.
Wow, how many of... Dear God. Those are a lot of those. I think you need to focus on that guy. And Dispel Magic doesn't work on these guys, does it? What are you doing? Attack him. Okay, DPS is down. Where is he, by the way? Can I please zoom out so that I can actually see where he is? I can't see. Really? Get away from there. No, I can't tell where he is. Guess we'll do without him. Or is that guy? Nope. No, I identified the right person. Oh, that's why I didn't see. That's right. That's why I didn't see him, because his face got buried in the fucking ground. And I was wondering where he is. It's like a potion buddy. Should probably use those poisons as well. Okay. Speed reduction, critical chance, stun chance, critical damage. I think I'll go with stun chance. Because anyways, he's not gonna... Critical chance is not that bad. Damage isn't that bad. But it's not good enough. How much do you have? Very good, decorporated, yeah. He has, so if he wears his, usual armor, that big coat with a huge open chest, then yes. So does the stat improve for this weapon? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I still think my weapon is better than that. But yeah, if he wears his regular coat, then he retains his whole body, but there hasn't been a good coat in a while. So current armor that he is wearing is much better than what that coat would provide him with. That's like that. There he goes, disappears. Looks like this is the final stretch, and that would be an area transition into a new area. Which, wait a second. Wait a minute. We didn't find the fourth piece for Domat. to Matt's ritual.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Who is they? The Carter?
No, worse. More treacherous, more dangerous. The Wardens. They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You have the key. And you've come through the seals. But how? Champion? Are you the one? The same Hawke, child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be him. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Why are the Wardens so interested in my father?
Then you don't know. Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Tell me what my father did.
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful Darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
My father was a blood mage.
To avert the blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary.
That's an argument we have to guard against. My father knew that.
He did not bind the demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
That's why the Carter came after me.
We need your help, Hawke. I have done extensive research on this Darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A Darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half Darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
No! The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Don't do it, Hawke. You can't trust a Darkspawn to honor any deal.
Worth the risk. If he doesn't help, it's one more big Darkspawn to stick a bolt in. No big deal.
Father would have considered this, done the research. Trust that he was right.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
You must help us.
Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
This sounds very familiar.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawke. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will. He will be a new, important weapon in the war on the blights. No more, no less.
Are you talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned such magic. It is the only way to hold him.
They never bound him. Only the walls. He cannot be held.
Frankly, I know what Corypheus is, what he's capable of, and how much his power extends to. So, in my right mind, when let's assume that I knew everything about what's happening and what's the deal is, then I would definitely say Larius is right, and we should kill Corypheus. but this is the playthrough where I don't know what's happening, and she's saying that she can control him. It will stop the blights and whatnot. So for just for the sake of this playthrough, and just for the curiosity of what happens if you do this, I'll take this choice.
Larius is a madman. Let's use every weapon we have against the Blight.
No. Would you destroy us all? Do you turn on me, Durston? Alec? Roland? I led you. Who do you serve?
You bastards. With me, Hawke. We must beat them to the seal.
Anders doesn't like it. Oh well, as I guessed, there is this another big area that we need to go through, and I'm afraid I'm out of time right now. So I'm gonna call it off for the day, just because it would have been nice to go for another 30 minutes maybe, and then just finish off the whole quest in one go, in one episode, so that nobody has to like wait for or look for the other one. But if I do that, I will be in a very bad situation, relatively bad situation for work tomorrow morning. So that's not what I want to do. So thanks, Dark Voice, for being there in my head. I mean, the voice in the chat. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the session. And yeah, I also fear that. So we'll just call it off for the time being over here. And okay, so there's a lot more content than I am anticipating. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. We surely are doing this tomorrow then. That is if I get the opportunity. But I think it's time for me to call it off for the day. Thanks once again for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh wow. So only the battle will go for 30 minutes. Damn, that's gonna be okay. Okay. This is getting interesting. Oh, it was on Nightmare. This is normal difficulty, so it shouldn't be that big a problem. Nightmare. I may try it next playthrough with modified spells and whatnot. There is a mod that reworks the whole spell skill tree and all that stuff. So now that we have seen what the vanilla ones look like, I might as well try that. But it's gonna be a long time, like, because I'm not gonna play the game back to back again. I think I'll pick up on Horizon Zero Dawn after this one, and then come back to this again. Or maybe if the convergence mod comes up for Elden Ring by then I'll play Elden Ring as well. Anyways, bye bye. Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated.